Hi Pisces, welcome to your June 2025 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the sign of Pisces, Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You are very welcome here, as well as cross watchers. Hi guys, you're welcome here as well if you're interested in a Pisces. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Pisces and cross watchers that energy is fluid, so please keep that in mind. If you feel the roles are reversed, that's completely okay. So guys, I'm going to ask Spirit about June. What is going on? What do you need to know? What are we going to uncover? So with whatever happens, you are prepared this month. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. I like to start off my readings using my sound bowl for a mini meditation, but if you guys just want to jump into the card pull, I completely understand. Check out the pinned comment below as well as the description box of this video for the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring this sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your love life. If there's a certain someone, start thinking about them now and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say through the cards about June 2025. For some reason, during that meditation, I was tasting orange juice. So, I don't know, I was seeing someone kind of like chugging orange juice. I wonder if someone had a morning with someone very recently, I was seeing morning sex for some of you guys. Maybe they're thinking about a morning that they had with you that was pretty intimate that you guys shared. Someone could be wearing orange right now. Orange is someone's favorite color. Or the last time you saw this person, someone was wearing orange. But let's see about June 2025. Those could just be small confirmations for some of you guys. Ooh, karmic relationship. And it says represents resentments and triggers, perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. Who's in a karmic right now? Or there's a karmic that's still trying to attach here. And I feel as if, like, I don't know. I'm going to be 100% honest with you, Pisces. It's like they want you and they don't want you. And we can kind of get into the cards to see why there's that, like, duality there. I wonder if they think you're unattainable right now or unavailable right now, so that's why they're trying to push themselves away. But they can't help but still want you because of the very strong karma that's still present between the two of you. I feel like they think there's unfinished business that will eventually get resolved. At least that's what they're hoping for. But it seems as if you are kind of cold towards them, you're distant towards them. And I wonder if both of you feel this like same intensity of wanting each other, but staying away knowing it's not going to work out. The letter R is sticking out to me as in Rachel or Ryan. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. Someone could also have a rose tattoo as well. Tell me more about this energy for Pisces. Chalice. And it says rejuvenation and fulfillment. Ooh, someone's thirsty for my Pisces. That's why they're coming in. So I don't know how long it's been since you guys have spoken, but it's been some time, I can see. And they want their refillment of Pisces because you're water, right? So, I mean, every now and then, people who try to, disconnect from water signs eventually get thirsty and always come back. It's something about water energies I always know about or notice in the readings. And here's one of those times, right? And I feel like they've been missing your energy. I think it's this like very distinct attraction that they have for you. At least that's how they see it in their minds and their head. and it's harder for them to stay away now. I wonder if something in June is making it come up that's making them think about you a lot, or some sort of, experience you guys had in June. I don't know. It's making them want you even more around this time. And they're looking to get their cup refilled. But I don't know. I still get this feeling that they think this is like unattainable or not something realistic. So they really do fight that urge. But I mean, I don't know. Are they going to come around? Let's see. Tell me more about this energy for Pisces. The sun, the golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. This is kind of similar to Libra's reading because I feel the glow up here, right? I wonder if since you guys spoken to each other, you have improved a lot of yourself, your spiritual well-being. Maybe physical changes have been happening for you that are apparent. You look good, Pisces, I gotta say. And if they follow you on social media, Instagram, like they are seeing how good you look, how well you're doing. I wonder if some of you guys are like becoming more known. And again, this doesn't have to be famous as far as worldwide goes. If it is, cool. But it feels more so like, I don't know, people are talking about your success, or people are talking about how well you're doing, and it's getting back to them. And I think it's kind of hard for them to be happy for you when they still want you so much. And maybe even the glow up you have is making you a lot more attractive, a lot more desirable here. Because I do think you are in this place in your life where you're glowing, you're shining. I think that you are bringing a lot of good things happening into your life. I wonder if there's some things in work that are taking off, some sort of money is taking off. Again, I feel like you guys are well sought out after. I wonder if you're even in a relationship right now, dating right now. And I think that this karmic is just kind of wishing they were the ones that you were interested in still. They are very jealous. I'm feeling that already. So if some of you guys are, posting selfies of yourself in sexy outfits, going out, or they're hearing about this at least, they're pretty jealous, I gotta say. Sun energy is also Leo energy. So you can have strong Leo in your chart, Leo rising, Leo moon. Doesn't have to be the case, or you're dealing with the Leo. So let's get into the tarot to find some more information about your love life in June 2025. We see some karmics here, but I also see you thriving here. So, okay, I'm hearing No Scrubs by TLC, which TLC came up for another sign. I forget which one. Okay, yeah, Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Someone's feeling a little left out. Someone's feeling out in the cold. Eight of Wands, and look at that. Well, someone else's life is taken off, honestly. Sagittarius energy. I'm going to pull all the cards out first, and then we're going to do deep dive here. 2 5s. Your birthday could be March 5th, March 15th, or February 25th. The big changes with the 5s here I'm seeing. Ooh, Knight of Swords, rooting this. Yeah, they really want to talk, but they're holding themselves back. We got the Devil here. Yeah, that matches the karmic energy very well. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. This is Virgo energy, Gemini energy, Mercurial energy, manifestation. Someone is an attractor here. Someone is getting a lot of their manifestations coming in, which is what I was kind of seeing with the sun, right? So I feel like May have been, for some of you guys, a successful month as far as getting your manifestations going, having some sort of, celebration, some sort of achievement, some sort of, light on you, shine on you that a lot of people that are close to you know you are talking about here. I think this is your energy, definitely. And I think that your attraction, the way you pull people in is so strong, it's really hard to disconnect from your energy because you are so charismatic. You're so charming. You are someone that says you'll get something and you'll get it. I do feel that you are ambitious. I do feel that you don't let anything hold you down for too long. And even if there are some bumps in the road, you'll process it, you'll feel it, but then once it's said and done, you're right back up again. So nothing keeps you down, Pisces, and I think that in itself is very attractive. And you are very I don't usually feel this with the Magician, but I feel like free-willed, like you do what you want. You are very expressive of yourself. And with the Magician, you are definitely someone who is a creator. You are definitely someone who uses your masculine energy to put things out in the world, to make something of yourself. And so you're very noticeable. And I feel the first time people meet you, they remember you. You are on their mind. Your energy lingers with them for quite some time. And others of you, if that's not so much how you feel you are, then this could be their energy, where, you know, they always used to reel you in before. They would always know what to say, how to say it, how to turn you on. So it was always kind of hard to resist the Magician's charms. But I think with knowing the truth of it, especially with the devil in the past, which we'll get to in a second here, you know that overall, despite the strong pull or the allure that they have, very seductive too, you know it's not good for you. That's why you're staying away, or you are kind of putting a big guard up. So they are, if that is them, they're having a very hard time at adjusting to your lack of response now, where maybe before you'd pick up on it, go after it, you're not kind of, you're over the Magician, if that is their energy. Now the letter N is sticking out to me, as in Nicole or Nathan, first, middle, last initial. Maybe even someone could have 2 N's in their name. So let's get into it. Dead center, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So this is Taurus energy. You know, some of you, I wonder if this has been broken off in May with the number 5 here so strongly. And maybe it's been a few weeks since you've talked to each other. And maybe at first when they broke it off, it kind of felt like they did it in a way that was a little bit uncaring and sensitive and made you feel like you were not that valuable. Or this is how they're in the mode right now. They are feeling like, damn, I messed this up, and not only did I mess this up, but I had so much going with Pisces. I could have had so much more with Pisces. I'm lacking here. I'm lacking in, you know, the amount of romance I'm getting in my life currently. I think they're not getting as much attention as they like usually, especially if they're Magician energy. They love the attention, and they're not feeling it as much now that you're gone. And I don't think you were like, you know, kissing their ass, but I think in a way when you're still like dating, interacting with someone, even that interaction kind of gives someone a little bit of an ego bump, right? But their love life has been pretty lacking since you left. And I wonder, even if they are with someone, they're not feeling fulfilled. They're not feeling like there's enough there to keep them as interested in this. Their mind still lingers and goes off to you, Pisces, but they know that they don't have you now. And that reminds them of what they lost, right? What's crossing this is the 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So if this is enhancing the spread, then I definitely feel there's travel involved. I wonder, Pisces, if you're taking a trip, if you are, you know, doing a little weekend vacation, or even something longer than that, going to another country, even for some of you, I'm feeling. And they're watching you travel, especially if it's on social media, or hearing about it if you're not on social media. Others of you, with this, if this is a challenge here, I think before they felt a lot more confident in approaching you. They felt like it was always like, you know, a way into your life, that you would always still be open to talk to them, to hang out with them, to date them, to interact with them. But the momentum's died down. They don't feel like they have that same access anymore. They can't just come into your life and it would be taken off in a passionate whirlwind, maybe like it used to before. You have kind of stonewalled them. And I feel like maybe the last time they tried to, you know, interact with you, they tried to flirt, they tried to be sexy or let you know that they're interested. But that did not land them where they think they would land them. I think you kind of met them with silence with the 5 of Pentacles here, didn't respond, just kind of left it where it was at. And I definitely think that hurt their ego as well. So what's crowning this is the 5 of Wands. This is Leo energy. Yeah, so they are definitely a little bit conflicted right now. They feel angry, upset, and I think it's by, you know, seeing how well you're doing. I think it's by, if there is a situation where you are like seeing other people dating, going out more, looking good, it definitely gets them jealous. And I think for a while they can't like even look at your social media anymore, watch your stories anymore. They have to like stay away from it because of how much turmoil and jealousy it kind of creates within them. Now, some of you, maybe the last time you spoke where you guys were both talking to each other, there was a huge conflict, there was a huge disagreement, words were said that they regret saying, they put you down, or they came after like some of your friends or family members, I'm feeling, or maybe your new person. And so that is where the last straw ended, because you don't mess with the people Pisces cares about at all. Pisces will, you know, fight for the ones they love. So that could have been, you know, a situation as well. I kind of want to clarify this Five of Wands here to get a bit more specific as what caused this conflict. Tell me about it. Ooh, that was fast. The Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. Jupiter energy, Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Pisces or someone with strong Pisces in their chart. And Judgment. Ooh. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, Justice. Okay, let's get it together. Judgment. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Justice, Libra energy. You know, I think this type of energy is giving me the vibe of like you should have had it while you had the chance. When you closed that out, I moved on. And I saw the truth that because you weren't taking any action, it showed me you didn't care. It hurt, but fine, I get it. And I think that's not the way they wanted you to see it. Even if they had no plans on taking it further, they thought you were still always going to be there for whatever reason. And you're giving them, you know, a big wake-up call and a big taste of the medicine that maybe they were giving you for some time. It was always up and down with this person. It was always in like, again, I don't know, maybe they thought that was part of their seduction with the magician, but to kind of like lure you in and then let go and lure you in and let go. It was, you know, that Wheel of Fortune is the ups and downs in life. And I feel that's how you always felt with this person. They would take you on a really big high, but a really low low. And you had enough of it. And so you finally had to do what was right for you. I think you had to come to terms with seeing the truth for yourself. I don't think you and this person had a conversation that was honest that would allow this much information or this much visibility or transparency into this person's intentions. But I think the action started to add up and you had enough and you were mad and you were frustrated. So you let it go. And Spirit is agreeing that was justice for you, Pisces. What's rooting this is the Knight of Swords. Gemini energy. Yeah, so rooting all of this is someone wanting to talk here. Someone wanting to reach out. Someone wanting to explain themselves. Someone wanting to tell you everything that's been on their mind and in their heart since you guys last spoken. But again, it's pent up energy is the way I feel it. And I think due to either a previous attempt, they know you wouldn't be interested, or just knowing the vibes, knowing that you are just completely in a different mode when it comes to them now than what you used to be. Maybe you would also interact with their social media, text them every now and then, or things would be cool between the two of you. I feel like it's completely, you know, shut off as far as your end goes. So they just have to pent this up. But man, do they wish and do they envision reaching out to you, hitting you up, asking you how you're doing, telling you that they still think you're sexy, that they still want to see you, they want to, you know, make love to you, whatever, right? That is all pent up here in this Knight of Swords. But with the Five of Wands, I do want to say, like, the more it's coming to settle in for them that this is over between the two of you, or that you're not interested, the more it makes them upset, the more it makes them angry. Whether that is wrongly directed at you, I agree. But I'm just saying, I'm just the messenger of these cards here. Recent past, we have the Devil. Capricorn energy. So yeah, this goes very beautifully with karmic, right? And maybe part of this realization that you guys went through when you had your judgment wheel of fortune was that this is a karmic here. And it's really hard with karmics, okay? Because karmics we feel so strongly attracted to, where it's to the point where you think it's a soulmate because you can't stop thinking about them. You wonder what they're up to and doing, but because of the heavy karma, like it never fully works out. And with karmics, it's always a purpose of us to kind of learn a lesson that maybe we either are carrying on from a past life or something within us that we carried within ourselves through, you know, how we were brought up, how we were raised, what we, a consciousness that spirit wants to break us out of by involving us with a karmic to release some of that. And I think a lot of you have like recently come to find out that this is a karmic energy, and as much as there's that sexual tension, that sexual chemistry, and that longing and lust for one another, you know it's low vibrational. Now, I do have something to say for a few of you. If they are involved with someone else, like they have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, the girlfriend, boyfriend is picking up on their still, like they may not know who you are. If they do, then they know it's you, but that there's still like someone else-ish. Like there's, I don't know, maybe they've seen that you look, they've seen on their phone that they look at your social media, or it's like always one of the top suggestions, and they know that maybe there's still an attraction out there, and they're right. I think the person that you're involved with or were involved with does not want to reveal how strongly attached they still feel to your energy and linked sexually, wanting you in a very jealous way, in a very sexual way, in a very possessive way. But their person they're with is picking up on something that may be like a very low-key third party, but you're not involved. I hope this is making sense, because it's kind of like that, you know, third person that this person is lusting after, but isn't, you know, it's not happening currently. And so I think that's making their girlfriend or boyfriend jealous. And if they know you, yeah, they're jealous of you. And they may be spying on you through, you know, their own social media and stuff, especially with the sun. If you have a very active social media, a lot of followers, or you're always posting, then yeah, that message is definitely for some of you guys as well. All right, Pisces, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month, you need to be aware of, know about, prepared for. What are they going to do? Is there anything else I can tell you about this situation? Because if you guys really felt this was your reading, I promise there'll be more answers and clarity for you in the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video and you will find the link to Patreon that will take you to the extended reading. Also, while you're there, if you're a big fan of my channel, please check out my exclusive Mermaid Scales Tarot membership, where I will giving you guys access to all the extended readings I post, so you can watch your moon, rising, Venus sign. I'm going to be providing exclusive content for that group. I really just created it for my biggest fans for me to connect to. So if you're interested, check it out as well. But if this is where you depart, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me here. It really, I hope you resonated. I hope that it's giving you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your love life and what you may be sensing is going on. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Pisces, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Pisces.